Welcome back to the catch up here on Cris Cyborg's YouTube channel. I am James Lynch. She is Cris Cyborg. Cris, how are you this afternoon?
I'm great. I'm very grateful to be here, James.
Yes, it's always great to talk to you. And of course, we just had Mother's Day. I know you had a great weekend. Why don't you tell our audience what you got up to for Mother's Day?
So Mother's Day, I went to church morning, and then the mom, my fiance Ray, came too. My mom is gonna arrive too, so it's gonna be both moms here. But I went to church morning. Sundays night we have at my gym. We have a Bible study, so I stay all days in service and very thankful, grateful.
That's awesome. Good to hear. We're going to take a sharp turn here. Art Jimmerson, unfortunately passing away last week. I know you had a chance to meet him. What was it like getting to talk to him? And obviously some tough news last week, hearing that he had passed away.
I met him in the last featherweight fight in Bellator. He's really nice with all the fans. It was a pleasure to meet him. He's a legend. Over 50 boxing fights, an amazing career in boxing. And a lot of people didn't know, he's the first guy fight Holy Gracie, UFC 1. He fought with boxing gloves, MMA at cage. So it was a nice opportunity to see him, met him. He's really cool with everybody, all the fans. And I know he's a Christian too. So I wish condolences for all the family, but he was a good guy.
Well said. Well said. Now, we haven't actually spoken about this, but, there's not a ton of news going on right now. But one of the things that we did see, they had the press conference the other day for Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. As someone who's done MMA and boxing, what do you think of this whole Mike Tyson, Jake Paul thing? Apparently, it's going to be a professional fight. What were your thoughts on all that?
No, the first, I feel like I was really surprised about then the commission really let it to be as a pro fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Mike Tyson is over 60 years old. He's a legend in the sport. I would like to see the last memory that Mike Tyson last fight with loss from YouTuber, 30 years difference, with Mike Tyson. But let's see what's gonna happen. But the real fight that night is gonna be Katie Taylor against Serrano.
That's right.
And the first one I was there. Was amazing, as a lot of people, Irish fans is amazing. I want to be, maybe if I have the opportunity to see the fight, I would like to be alive, but the first one I did, this is going to be one great event.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure. Now, I understand your training partner, Lerryan Douglas, is going to be fighting for LFA 184. What can fans expect from this fight? Pretty exciting news. You got one of your training partners fighting here pretty soon.
I'm very happy to have the opportunity to be alive and watch Lerryan fight. He's, he's young kid. I met him 2016, helping me on camp when I was in UFC. And he's training a lot. And then he was champion in my event, Cyber Nation. And he came to America. You see his eyes have a dream. And he trained really hard, very dedicated. And his black belt jiu-jitsu, he's have wrestling. He's have punch hard. Last fight is won by KO. And his opponent from Florida is a wrestler. I'm very excited to see this fight live. And if you guys like to watch, probably it's going to be UFC Fight Pass.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah.
LFA. It's going to be great victory. I believe who's win this fight maybe can be next step to be UFC.
There you go. Well said. And by the way, his opponent, Nathan Garib, he'll be fighting at LFA 184. And again, we've seen a lot of your training partners have success. We talked a couple weeks back, or last week, I should say, about Dion Barbosa. Really big win for her at UFC 301. Speaking of MMA, Scott Coker has left Bellator, obviously, but he is now working with Gilbert Melendez. They're doing Fight Night at the Tech coming up this Saturday, May 18th. What do you think of Scott getting back into MMA, promoting, obviously, a legend in the sport?
It's very nice to see the Scott Coker, helping to continue the sports at North California. I thought, I always have biggest fights in California. I fought Gina Carano in San Jose. So I would like to be there, but all the moms, everybody here in the Lee Hills fight too. But I know it's going to be a great event. They already almost sold out or already sold out, and they will still have a long time. It's going to be Friday. And it's going to be a great event. I think Gilbert Melendez behind it too, help promote the event. I'm really happy. It's help to grow sport more events for the fighters. It's really important. The sport continue to grow.
Yeah, very well said. Now, I'm probably going to ask you this question every time we do this show until we get some news, but any update on your next fight, whether it's boxing, MMA, anything you can share with us?
So I'm waiting in PFL because the last time we talked together, they say supposed to be ended this September fight Larissa Pacheco. I think they changed a little bit the plans, but they're still waiting. We have the meeting with my team with the PFL. But I hear maybe, my team talked, maybe I have one boxing fight in England. Very excited, my fight got canceled, so I continue training. And maybe, probably maybe I have do one more boxing fight before Larissa Pacheco fight. But I'm really waiting what's the PFL plan and the date. And, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready and I'm healthy. And I'm excited to fight big fights for my fans.
Okay, well, we'll keep tabs on that. Maybe fighting in the UK, that'd be pretty cool. Always nice to get a little bit of traveling in when you compete, which is great. We got to do our Portuguese saying of the week, Chris. I know California is always sunny and nice. Here where I live in Vancouver, it's finally getting nicer. We got some nice sunshine. So, me and the kids, we're all looking to go swimming. We're actually going camping this weekend. So how would I say with our Portuguese saying of the week, pack your swimsuit? How would I say that?
Pega, peraí. Because bikini, have bikini, normal.
Right, I don't want to be wearing a bikini, so I would say swimsuit or swim trunks or something, I guess would be different.
Seria maiô. Pega, coloque na mala seu maiô.
Okay, I got to do that one bit by bit. So what's the first part?
Maiô.
Maiô?
Maiô is só suíte. So, coloca na mala seu maiô.
Coloca na mala seu maiô.
Good.
There we go. Good.
Good.
Yeah, bit by bit, we're getting the language down, which is great. Before we get out of here, Chris, always got to mention, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell on this channel. We're doing the show every week, or as soon as, as much as we can. And obviously, you got a lot going on behind the scenes. CrisCyborg.com. You can pay with Bitcoin. It's less than a cup of coffee. You got the Q&As every month. You got the tutorial videos. You got a bunch of stuff. And then you got an OnlyFans as well, which has obviously the behind the scenes video blogs, all types of cool stuff. What do you got coming up behind the scenes, Chris? Because I know even though you're not having a fight scheduled right now, you got a lot of stuff going on in your life.
Tomorrow I'm going to have on live with one friend, Pastor Renata. It's going to be in my Instagram. If you're welcome to come, it's going to be praying, for everything, for people suffering now everywhere in the world, in Brazil. 3 p.m. Pacific time, you can check my Instagram. And if you guys would like to little help, people in Brazil too, Michel Pereira, he's in Brazil now, and he's promised this after UFC fight, he's going to find a way to help people in Rio Grande do Sul. And he's there in the water, in the boat, swimming, and saving the animals, saving people. And so put him in the praise, he's in the people and his friends. And, and he's making one vaquinha. It's like a GoFundMe. If you'd like to help, go to his Instagram. And if you have the opportunity to want to help, do something. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for all the support, all the prayers. And that's it. Thank you.